Cody Montour, aka Okema, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. My first question is, for those who may not know you, can you explain who you are and where you're from?
I'm from Samson Cree Nation in Musqueam, Alberta. To put it down into simple terms, I'm an Indigenous man that's healing, trying to find my way on my healing journey. And I've just happened to be able to be blessed to be able to do music and motivational speaking along the way. And, but at the end of the day, I'm just an Indigenous man that's just trying his hardest to heal every day.
You're a musician and an artist who has done some recent work with Matt Mack on his latest album. You've done up to 6 songs, and a lot of them, the theme is about overcoming life challenges. Can you tell us why you got into music and being an artist and hip hop and being a rapper?
Oh yeah, for sure. When I first stepped into music, I found out that it was my outlet. At the time when I first found music, I didn't know that it was healing me. It was allowing me to release all that pent up emotion, all that pent up that pain that I was holding on to for so long. And when I found music, I was finally releasing it. I didn't know it at the time, but when I finally stepped into my healing journey and I found the power of my outlet, that it just won't just heal me, but it can heal others. I was just overtaken by the power of it, and I just stepped into it fully, and simply stepped into it and allowed it to take me to places that I never thought I'd ever be, but at the same time be able to heal myself and others doing it.
You're also a motivational speaker and an entrepreneur with a clothing company under the same name, Okema. I noticed that the themes in those 2 ventures are really focused around Indigenous youth. Can you tell us why?
I say it everywhere we go, our youth are really going through it right now. It's a different time than when we grew up, and we as Indigenous people, we have to adapt to that. We have to learn to adapt to that. And I found out that, we can still reach our youth, but we have to do it in different ways. And, if I can show them that by finding my voice, that they can step into their confidence, break out of that shell that, intergenerational trauma has put us inside of. If we can get them to break out of that and just become who they are meant to be, that's what really motivates me to go into communities and just be one-on-one with as many youth as I can, just to show them that it's possible, and I also want to tell them that it's just never too late. I use my story to show them to not be like me. If you're going through trauma, if you're going through pain, let's face it right away. Don't be like me and wait decades to do it, because I always wonder, where would I be right now if I would have tackled my trauma when I was 17 years old, when it happened. And I don't want our young ones to go through that. I want them to heal right away and become their truest form as soon as possible.
You share that message a lot with the youth. When I was at the Matt Mack show here in Winnipeg, a lot of that themes that you were talking about with the youth there, same thing, healing and overcoming your emotions. That's really something is close to your heart.
Yeah, no, it is. When I was able to start my healing journey, when I decided to become sober and really step into my healing, and it took me to hit rock bottom. But when I look at my rock bottom, I'm thankful for it, because it allowed me to have a new beginning. It allowed me to start over, and I started over in the right way. And when I found the power of my healing and that transformation, no matter how I come from severe trauma, and to be able to show people that it is possible to transform into a life of beauty, a life of success, happiness, most importantly, a life of love. Man, I just want people to experience what I get to experience now, and that's the mission.
Finally, Cody, really briefly, what is your message to Indigenous youth struggling out there, and what is your words of advice for them?
You're gonna have people that we all grow up, we can't control our environments. We can't control that. When we come into this world as Indigenous people, we have the odds stacked up against us as soon as we step out of our mother's womb. And we always have to remember that we are stepping into trauma that isn't ours. We're stepping into intergenerational trauma that was already present, that was out of your control. So if you feel like it's never ending, just know that we are doing the work for you guys, so to show you guys that it is possible, that you can step into your power and achieve your truest form. You can become anything you want, because there is a support system there. You may feel like your environment right now isn't supportive, but we are here to show you that there's a big world out there. The world is enormous, it is beautiful, and we want you to experience it.
Cody Montour, aka Okema, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Hi, thank you, my brother.